Coach, I imagine you have to be pleased at least with the closing effort in that fourth quarter. What was the switch that flipped fourth quarter versus the first three?
We basically decided that we were tired of them just kicking our butts. And we started to fly around a bit and contest shots and rebound the ball.
What do you chalk that slow start up to? Because that first quarter was hard to recover from.
Yeah, we have to get out with more of a sense of urgency on both ends of the floor. I think we're, still trying to figure things out, but it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable from me, number one, to allow our team to come out to a start like that. And our guys, we got to be better.
I'm not trying to get you fined here, Coach, but you're a pretty mild-mannered character. What led to the frustration and the technical, and how frustrating was it for you?
He said I came out of the box. I didn't know foul language. I just asked Michael, what was the call? I didn't agree with the call, but he said I came out the box, so he teed me up, rightfully so.
You played basically 8 guys tonight, short rotation. Is that because of the matchup, or we're going to see a little more of that moving forward?
We'll see. As we're getting ready to go into the final stretch of the season and try to make a push, we may have to tighten the rotations up a bit. So we'll see. We'll make some adjustments. But more than anything, we have to get off to better starts. And I love our fight at the end of the game there.
Yeah, it seemed like Luka was just making some really tough shots early on. What if anything could you guys have done to limit that a little bit more early?
Luka not playing would have helped us a lot. No, but he's a great player, and we have to give him his credit. He came in here and he dominated the game. And I'll go back and look at the tape and see what we can do better, but he just dominated, and that's all it is. We have to be better and have to have more fight as a unit.
Yeah, and just looking at these last 5 as a whole, CJ has looked really, really impressive, but the team success is not there just yet. How are you just feeling about CJ's really popping, but it's only been 5 games. You guys don't have everything figured out next to that.
That's exactly what it is. It's been 5 games, and we're still figuring it out. Guys are getting a feel for each other, and we would love to have started 5-0 since we acquired CJ. That's not the case. And we've been going through this all season where we had to figure things out, be resilient, and we will. We'll be okay, we'll be fine, but it just takes a little time, and once we figure it out, we'll be off to the races.
Yeah, you decided to go a different starting lineup today. Jackson in, Devontae out. Just kind of what went into that decision, and how do you think that group looked together?
Well, we needed to get Devontae going, and we not really having a high scoring punch coming off the bench in our second unit. I thought it was a way to give him some ownership of that and come in and just be aggressive. And I thought, he looked good tonight, and he'll just continue to grow from there. But it'll be games where he finishes the game. It'll be game matchups based, but I like what I saw from Devontae tonight.
Yeah, and to Grav's question, one of the beneficiaries of the shortened rotation was Tony Snell. He got a lot of run tonight. Just what did you kind of see from him in the minutes that he played?
He's a factor. He's in the right places defensively. He understands the team defensive concept, and he can make shots. So you have to respect him when he's on the floor.
And with those swing guys, you kind of tried a whole bunch of different looks this year. You're going with some Gary Clark, some Trey, but one of the guys you remain consistent with throughout the season is Garrett Temple, regardless. Why do you think it's been important for him to maintain his spot in the rotation, while some of those other guys have kind of been, in and out?
I don't know. I don't know exactly the answer to that one. And, that's something else that we'll continue to look at and talk about, and is who are the top 3-4 guys in the second unit. And we haven't figured it out yet, but we will.
And Willie, how would you just sort of assess the first half of the season, going to the All-Star break, and just where this team is?
After the start that we had to the season, I like our chances. And we got a great group in that locker room. We believe in each other. I believe in them. We got a great staff. I'm proud of where we are. Would love to be in a better spot, but we're here for a reason, and we'll continue to work, continue to get better. But we got a chance, we got an opportunity, and that's all you want is to give yourself an opportunity to play in the postseason.
My bad, I don't mean to hog the mic. But one of the big questions when you lose a guy like Josh Hart out of the lineup is, how can you maintain that level of defense y'all kind of established before the trade? Just what do you think about the way y'all have looked on that end, since the CJ move?
It's room for improvement. I think our guys know it. We all feel it and know it. And we'll get back to the floor on Wednesday and just work at it. And that's the deal for us is when we're not great at something, we just got to put the work in, understand defensive concepts, and be able to mix our defense up a little bit.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good All-Star.